All right, welcome to this daily sidereal forecast for Tuesday, September 1st. My name is Athen. So the moon is in Pisces here today. In fact, today is a continuation of yesterday in many regards, especially when it has to do with the easygoing, tranquil, and relaxing energies of this sort of transit. Now, we are still in that disseminating phase, so the energies are high, but high in the sense that, it is internal, it is feeling, it is more intuitive, it's more of that internal process. So that's going to be the overall theme. The moon will be conjoining up to Uranus here about midday for most of us, in the evening for those of you in Europe. Of course, if you're in New Zealand or Australia, do watch the previous day's video. But with that being said, it is a lot like yesterday, the sun opposing up to Neptune. So sensitive, empathic, reflective energy, all of those spiritual pursuits, and bringing in spirituality into our daily activities, into our self-expression, is a really good way of working with this, especially with the sun in Leo, because there's a lot of the self-expressive energy in the air, but here it is much more of the empathic, watery sort of nature, which we can bring into today in particular. So that's the sun opposing up to Neptune. The Venus Mars conjunction is going to go exact on the previous night leading into today. So the energies are very strong with this as well. Attraction to beauty, a good sensual and romantic motivation. This can be for new relationships, existing relationships of all types, and a good day for enjoying those sensual pleasures, but taking initiative with it, and asking ourselves what it is that we're really self-motivated by in the relationship sphere, or with the material or sensual sphere of things, and taking action towards them. Another great day for that. Very early in the morning, this is mostly just for those of you in Europe, the moon does square up to Pluto. So here, extra conscious attention, of course, to our own attachments and being willing to have change in our life, I think will be important in the morning for those of you there. But for all of us, especially North and South America, the moon will be trining up to Venus and Mars in the morning time. For those of you in Europe, this will be a little bit later. But this is very supportive for those relationship things, which hopefully we are still sort of reflecting on. Venus is still retrograde, so thinking about and maybe restructuring how we see our role in relationships, others, and that kind of perspective, maybe even the financial or material stuff. And as long as we're open to that, open to experimenting and trying new things with that, it's a very nice day for those things. As well as asserting ourselves and all of that Mars energy. Short-term goals and plans will probably find flowing a lot easier going into this week, with Mars recently gone into Leo, where he's in a better position there in the constellation for us to assert ourselves and put any goals and plans into motion. He was debilitated in Cancer previous to this. And then, of course, that moon conjoining up to Uranus does mean that there can be some excitement coming in today, or we might be wanting some of that excitement and freedom. It is good to listen to your intuition with this kind of transit, because Uranus and Pisces, there's been a very strong intuition, very strong about being ourselves, and honoring that freedom, whether it is in the daily activities, which is usually the moon, maybe it's with our feelings, which is the moon. But in either case, being ourselves and really seeing where we can have more freedom in our life so that it is more in alignment with who we truly are. That'll be probably a strong energy along with these other aspects, relationships, and the Neptunian approach and relaxation, especially with the moon in Pisces. So have a good one. Thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions, please let me know, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.